course, when you're racing, you're pushing the limits. If you want to win, you have to do it. It was really emotional for me. The last 6 years have been pretty difficult through injury. The last time I won the national championship was 8 years ago, actually. So I didn't think that I would ever get back there just a couple of years ago. To be on the top step was pretty unreal. In the end of 2022, I had a hip replacement done, a full hip replacement on the right side, which finally enabled me to ride pain-free pretty much. And then the hope was that I would be able to do it last year, but it just took a bit longer than I anticipated to just get that confidence back and get the strength back, because I had another 6 months off the bike. So yeah, having a year under my belt and just building that confidence through the year. I finally had an off season with no surgery. So I came into the year just feeling so much stronger physically and mentally, and confidence and everything. Woo! A lot of family and friends, I would say, is the most important thing that kept me going through that time, because I felt like I was at rock bottom. At that point, my whole life had been just racing. There was nothing else that was, I mean, obviously you care about your family and stuff, but other than that, pretty much in my life there was nothing else that I really cared about. It was really difficult for me to deal with, because I kind of felt like I'd lost a part of myself. And then also contemplating the fact of not racing again, I had to kind of figure out who I am without racing. At that point, I didn't really know what my future was going to look like. And so I had my partner at the time, my girlfriend at the time, actually helped me a lot through that. Definitely. I think my family wanted me to stop racing. They made that pretty clear, and the doctor wasn't exactly thrilled, especially after he did the hip replacement, to know that I'm going to keep racing. Yeah, I actually sent him a picture of the podium and a little voice note afterwards. He was really happy, but at the same time, he's like, when he sees the videos and the images and stuff, I think it makes him more nervous. At the end of the day, it's one run, one chance, and you have to sort of risk everything, but you can't have a mechanical, you can't have a crash or anything. So it's quite a fine line to know how hard you push, and you've got to know where to push and where to take it easy. For me, the main motivation to race still was, one, winning the national championships, and number two, qualifying for a World Cup final. They have the World Cup series every year, and they've got various events around the world. And the last time I qualified was right before I got injured. So that was another huge goal, but I don't think it's going to change the direction in terms of if I'm going to race for many more years or something like that. But it definitely has been very rewarding for me, than all the suffering and hard work to show that was worth it. This year, I've got, I think, about 6 major events on the calendar. I've got the World Championships, and I've got the Austrian round of the World Cup Series, and I've got 3 European rounds, a couple other smaller events. And then my main focus is actually filming for my YouTube series this year, Swapping Lines. So I've just done the 2nd episode, and I've got another 3 planned for the year, which will take me to Canada and the US and maybe even Australia. The idea came to me last year, sort of middle of the season, because I was thinking that last year was going to be my last year, which it actually wasn't. But I needed an idea, I needed something to focus on, and really media-wise that was different and that hadn't been done before. And I was thinking something that I would enjoy and that would be unique and bring people a new experience with every episode. And for me personally, I just thought it would be amazing to be able to ride with the world's best riders, all around the world, and unique locations, and display a lot of the places that I've dreamed of going to ride, and also the riders that I've never ridden with. I just hope people can find some inspiration from it. I don't think that I'm particularly talented or gifted or anything like that. I have worked as hard as I possibly can to achieve my goals, and it just happened that I chose mountain biking. And through all the injuries and stuff, I just wanted to prove to myself that I was able to actually overcome all of this, and that it's possible even when things get unbelievably dark, that you can actually pick yourself back up and get back to the top. You never know when things could be going absolutely amazingly and then everything could just flip on its head. The easiest thing to do is actually just give up. So if I could inspire even just one or two people to keep going and reach their goals, then that would be a success for me.